steam starts coming out of my ears when I start hearing about a big government, big spending, high tax official touting themselves as I'm a fiscal conservative, tight budget, I cut taxes. Well, my next guest is going to be a very frequent friend and contributor to Country First here on 96.1, Larry Kelly. Larry, welcome to the program. How are you?
Thanks, John. Good to be here this morning. I've wanted to touch base on this for a while. This clash between candidates who have a lot of money and people that want to serve the public and don't have the money to tell the public about the true record. And what you've offered here is a chance for us to lay down the facts so that people can understand what the true record is, what we back in Iraq used to call the ground truth. And if you have the ground truth, you can come out and make a reasoned decision based on the facts. Now, this Bellone character is an interesting guy. He comes out of the gate lying to people. It's incredible. In his website, he says that he's a fiscal conservative. He touts a Newsday article, which apparently was a press release from his office, which is a complete lie. The state comptroller's report to the town of Babylon saying, stop the nonsense, stop the lies, and start giving this money back to the taxpayer that you've been squirreling away in a slush fund. What they did was to overestimate their taxes to the town of Babylon residents, both residential and commercial, for the past 8 years. It's incredible. And they squirreled away a slush fund of about $60 million. The state comptroller is saying year after year, what are you guys up to? What are you doing squirreling away this money? What are you doing not returning this to the taxpayers? What is this? Your own little Tiffany's account where you get interest-free loans from the taxpayers for 8 years?
So he overtaxed in all those 8 years, and now he comes back, currently, and says, hey, I'm going to issue a tax break, a tax cut.
And what he does in the press release is to cover himself. And he puts a bow tie on this saying Babylon was able to reduce this budget line because of a surplus that Bellone said was generated through renegotiating contracts. What do he do? Renegotiate with himself?
So now wait a minute. This is money that was in a slush fund created because they were overtaxing the taxpayers, residential and commercial. That's where that money came from.
And the state comptroller is saying, what are you doing with it?
Right. Now, then he comes forward.
On an election year.
He was negotiating with the comptroller. That's where the negotiation is. The comptroller was telling them for 4 years or 6 years when they caught him doing this stuff, Steve Bellone, you have to give back this money. Steve Bellone's saying to Tom DiNapoli, no, I don't. Yes, you do. No, I don't. That's a negotiation. And then finally, DiNapoli puts the hammer down, and now Steve Bellone makes it look as though, hey, I'm a fiscal conservative tax cutter.
And if this is fiscal conservatism, then I got a bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you.